Good day, everyone. My name is Marie Delmas. I am a clinician and a neuropsychiatric specialist. So, today we are going to talk about symptoms education. So, in order for someone to be diagnosed with depression, what are some of the symptoms that person need to experience on a daily basis for X period of time? Okay, so like I said earlier, some of the symptoms appear to be emotional, cognitive, as well as physical. Okay, so we're going to dive in each and every one of them. All right. So, um, symptoms, emotional symptoms. When someone diagnosed with depression, they can show some emotional symptoms like persistent sadness. Remember, we mentioned sadness earlier, right? So, yes, sadness is one of the symptoms that someone can experience if they're depressed, but it's not the only. Okay, so emptiness, that person can feel like empty, and or also hopelessness, and a lot of time we can see irritability or anger. So sometimes for the anger or the irritability, a lot of time you can see it in male patients as well as teen. And the person can also experience loss of interest or pleasure in activities that they previously enjoyed. And that's a big indicator, because if you are living with someone, if you know someone that used to enjoy certain activities and all of a sudden they decided not to be part of this type of activities, not doing it, not having interest anymore, so that can be a sign that the person is not doing well. Hence, um, you need to maybe give a little bit more care or time or attention to this person. And also, they can experience what we call anhedonia, um, lack of pleasure, sexual pleasure. Okay, so as far as the physical symptoms, when someone again experiencing depression, there could be a change in their sleep pattern. Okay, either that person have what we call insomnia, lack of sleep, and unable to stay asleep or falling asleep, or maybe they have what we call oversleeping. The person, all they want to do is stay in bed and sleeping and sleeping. So there's going to be a change in that once someone is depressed. And there could also be a change in appetite. So with the change in appetite, the person might be gaining or losing weight. So therefore, when people are depressed, a lot of time, some of them may be going towards food. They find pleasure in eating and eating chocolate, ice cream, lots of food every so often. That's all they're interested in too. It's eating. So most likely that individual would have again would gain weight because of the consumption of the food. So, and then same as someone who does not have good appetite, and if someone experiencing poor appetite, and there's going to be a change as well in the weight. So that person might be losing weight because again they not up to eating, they have no interest in eating. So another change, another physical change could be the person feeling fatigue or low energy. So when you go back to someone who sleep a lot, that person could be sleeping a lot, but still wake up feeling tired and fatigued, regardless of how much sleep they got. Okay, that's a good indication that this person maybe is not doing well and may need to seek for professional help. And also, people with depression can experience physical pain without a clear cause. So they may feel like, oh, my body aches and I didn't even do anything. I just woke up and then feel this achy. So I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. So cognitive. Someone with depression will struggle or having difficulty concentrating. That person will have poor concentration and not able to focus as much, or not even able to make sound decision because they are not in the place that they need to be, or they're not feeling their best. So they also can experience feeling of worthlessness, or they may also have guilt. And in some cases, they may even have thoughts of death or suicide. Some of them would attempt. Some of them would do the SIB, like would cut, would burn, and would do all kind of thing. So I wanted to increase your awareness. Even though I mentioned all these things as part of the symptoms someone with depression can experience, but be aware that there are some smiling people out there, and they can have so much energy. They could be very active, entertaining, but it's a mask. So they have what they call smiling depression. That person could be very happy at their peak, but inside they have deep depression. They mask it. They covering it up for people not to know that something is wrong with them, or they're unable to deal with what's going on. And sometimes those people can shock you, because you could be like, this person was so happy. I was always happy being around that person. And then it's hard to find out that this person is no longer here, or this person acted this way and that way. It's not because the person is a bad person. They care about you. But you just didn't know what this person was going through, what was going inside of that person. So it's sometimes not easy to detect, but it's good to be aware. And to summarize the symptom education, so loss of interest, that person may feel, or low energy, or feeling hopeless. These aren't just in their head. They are real sign of depression. Therefore, mental health awareness, it's the key. We need to educate ourselves, for us, for our family, and community at large. All right, and that's a wrap for the depression symptoms, and we'll come back with how to diagnose someone with depression. Okay, take care. Bye.